On the hill for the Padres, 28-year-old Dylan Cease making his 30th start of the year.
Trying to improve to 13 and 10. And for Dylan Cease, let's see if we can get a solid 6 or 7 out of the right-hander. As Jesse mentioned, 30th start, the whip just above 1. Boy, when he is on with the fastball, the high blower upstairs, the slider down, he's good to go. One other little nugget. He's only given up 2 home runs in his last 10 starts.
Meanwhile, Mike Yastrzemski will lead things off for the Giants against Dylan Cease.
Yastrzemski sends that one in the air to deep left field. Jurickson Profar is back. He is at the wall, and he makes the catch. 1 down here in the top of the first inning.
This ball kind of took off a little bit. Yastrzemski going opposite field. I think Yastrzemski's got the big eyes right there. Thought that maybe he clicked him to the opposite field. Not the case.
Ramos 1 out of 4 with a single and a couple of strikeouts last night.
And a shot into left field, a base hit. So round 1 goes to Ramos. And that'll bring up Chapman. Chapman had a couple of hits last night, 2 for 4.
Going after the first pitch, Chapman, and Tyler Wade comes in to make the catch for out number 2.
Look at the secret weapon working it. T. Wade in the house.
An early test in his 3rd career start in center field.
And you know what? In this game of baseball, guys like to get on one another. They like to poke fun at teammates. I guarantee you somewhere, somebody's saying to Jackson Merrill, Jackson who?
So a runner on first, 2 outs for Conforto, who lines it right to Cronenworth, and the inning is over. Some leather-like assistance for Dylan Cease in the top of the first.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be Logan Webb. Take a look at what he has done. It's be start number 30, 11-9 with a 3.43 ERA.
Luis Arraez will lead things off for the Padres here in the bottom of the first inning. No score yet. Line drive into left field for a base hit. Could go for more. The center fielder is racing over to the gap to cut it off. Luis rounds first hard, but thinks better of it. And he will take the long single to get things going for the Padres here in the bottom of the first.
That's Luis Arraez. That's the sprinkler, the Sultan of SWAT.
Hard hit, base hit into right field for Jurickson Profar. Arraez going to try and push it. Yastrzemski's throw, not in time. Aggressive base running again for the Padres, and they're all set up, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. As Ryan Christensen checks with the Giant clubhouse.
That was close. I honestly thought he was going to hold up at second base, but being aggressive there, the throw is towards the whole plate side a little bit, and then Chapman with the tag. I got safe. What do you got, Jesse?
I got safe as well.
Unless he came off the bag.
The call in the field stands. The runner's safe. San Francisco loses their challenge.
Wow, losing your challenge in the first inning.
Padres now have runners on 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. Jake Cronenworth stepping up to the plate.
Ball 4 to Cronenworth, and with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning, Manny Machado is going to come to bat with the bases loaded against Logan Webb.
So Webb is just not real sharp right now, and he's in all kinds of trouble.
Swung on, line drive into center field, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. Luis Arraez had to hold up. Now he's going to scamper home for the run. Padres on the board, 1-0.
Manny Machado is dialed in offensively right now.
Bases still loaded, still nobody out, and Xander Bogaerts walking up to the plate.
Bounce to second. It's going to be another double play for Webb. The run does score as Profar crosses the plate, but the Giants get that trade they were looking for a moment ago, and the Padres now a 2-0 lead.
2 down. Here's Peralta. He hits a high fly ball to left. Back and now over to his right a bit. Ramos makes the catch. So 2 down. Here is Brett Wisely, left-handed batter. Hard ground ball up the middle. Base hit center field. Coming to second and then turning the corner and stopping is Patrick Bailey. The Giants have 3 hits already, which when you saw those numbers, the very few hits that he's allowed, that's pretty good hitting, and they've been making contact. Batter after batter, he has not struck out anybody.
High drive. Right field. Out of here. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Is the kid just knocked out his 4th home run of the year.
Hung the slider. And the young kid, Grant McCray, opening up some eyes in this Giant organization. 3-run shot. All of a sudden, the Giants have a 1-run lead.
Giants with the bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the 4th inning, and Ruben Niebla, the Padre pitching coach, trying to help Dylan Cease in a tough spot here in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the order this year is a place that Dylan Cease has really had success.
Right up the middle. They're going to get one, and they got him.
Bailey comes in to score, but if you don't Cease, I think you take that. And the Giant lead now 4-2.
Dylan shaking his head. Oh, that's one of those as a pitcher. It's like, I've got to glove this. Oh, just out of his reach. But like you said, Jesse, he'll take the 2 there. Plenty of baseball left.
0-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. He got him. Second strikeout of the evening for Dylan Cease. He gets the final out in the 4th inning, but the Giants do get a run.
Center fielder Tyler Wade. Jackson Merrill out of the lineup after fouling that ball off his knee last night. Wade smokes that one out to right center field. Long run, and it bounces down. It'll hop over the wall. And a rule book double for T. Wade to begin the bottom of the 5th.
And you can certainly see the idea there. Let's get a Rice up there, because he always makes contact, which you would figure enhance his chances of knocking in the run.
Luis goes right after the first one and into center field, an RBI single. Wade drops home. Arise 3 for 3 and a 1-run game here in the bottom of the 5th.
That's Luis Arise. That's the sprinkler, the Sultan of SWAT.
Speaking of hot, here is Manny Machado, who was 3 for 4 in yesterday's ball game with 2 home runs. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single in the 1st inning, and he is sitting on 163 home runs as a Padre. Swung on ground ball to the left side, may get through, backhanded by the shortstop, long throw, 1 hop to first base, not in time. Infield single for Manny Machado.
4 hits in the inning for the Padres. 1 run is in, and the bases are loaded. And here is Bogaerts. So this is a very big confrontation for Webb. Ground ball wide of third to his left. Chapman's got it. Spins around. Throws low to first on a bounce. And it's backhanded by Canha. And the inning is over.
Giants have been playing a lot of 1- and 2-run games. Padres have been dramatically coming back all year long. Got a tight one in the 9th inning.
And here comes Grant McCray, who had that big 3-run homer in the 2nd inning.
McCoy. High drive, right field, out of here. He's done it again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you deserve to smile, young man.
Speaking of dramatic, Fernando Tatis Jr. and Jackson Merrill up here poised to pinch hit here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Swings at the first pitch, lines it towards the right field corner. Yastrzemski not going to get there. Extra bases to begin the bottom of the 9th. Tell you what, Fernando got a pretty great ovation from this sellout crowd. The one for Merrill might have been a little louder.
And Merrill hits this one to Chapman, and he throws him out.
Man, he, like so many Padres tonight against Giants pitching, they've been jumping on the first pitch.
That was.
Here now is Donovan Solano, 3rd consecutive Padres pinch hitter in the inning. Swing, and there's a high fly ball into deep center, but playable. Back is McCray, shy of the warning track, makes the catch. And McCray, he just comes up firing without looking and throws it all the way through, not to the cutoff man, but he throws it all the way through to third base.
Arise has got 3 hits. His only out was a line drive hit to Matt Chapman. Out to left, Ramos, and that's the ball game. Well, that kid come alive. Grant McCray, Webb, and the bullpen, and the Giants win game 2 in this series.